Welcome to New England Mountains, bordered on the state of Maine and Massachusetts. This is a warm and inviting place. Beautiful leaves, rivers and streams, relics that have stood the test of time. Cabins looking over hillsides. Lookouts to glass for game for hours. Trails where game frequently passed through. With its big rivers and bridges over 100 years old, and lookout points where you can see the whole reserve. Walking the forest with a rifle, taking in the beauty. A flock of ducks land on a pond in the morning, and a hunter takes one for table fare. Turkeys walk through the pumpkin patch. Red fox run through the woods, and lining up the perfect shot on a whitetail for beautiful backstrap. Watching whitetail walk down the creek, harvesting a black bear that I've stalked. Seeing men eating on the hillside and picking out the trophy to harvest. Raccoons run through the forest, and deer walk through old standing relics. This is New England Mountains. This is the hunter call of the wild. Hello everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. Let me make sure that I have microphone audio. Walk through old standing. This is New England Mountains. Check on that real quick. Yeah, we have microphone audio. Okay. Everything went off without a hitch. Glory be. Let's call a few folks out. Chris Everett, Martin, hello. Brian B. Catfishing. Good to see you, Brian. There's my friend Robin C. Uptown Chrissy Brown is here. Good to see you, Chrissy. Aaron is here. Good to see you. And Polar Bear the Chad, I see has made it in. Just got off the phone talking to him a little while ago. All right. Papa Smurf has made it into chat. Hello, Eric. How are you? All right. Thank you, folks, for the compliments on the opening. I put that together. It takes a lot more time to put that together than it does to play. I can assure you that. So we are already in the tree stand, and we'll talk about some things as we go. And this is welcome to the tree stand from New England Mountains. And we are setting over a deer zone. And we're going to wait to see if some deer come in here, and we're going to try to take a shot. We're going to do a little bit of hunting today, and we're going to do a little walking of the map, some things I want to show y'all on the new map, and then we're going to do some shoot at a few ducks, not too long. Maybe walk down the river and look for some creeks, things. And I see we got a flock of ducks coming in. We're going to leave them alone, but that's probably going to be a feeding zone right there. So let me spot that and see. Well, there's a buck out here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a few bucks. So we're going to kind of let them come on around and see if we can get a good shot. We'll talk about the rifle as I pull it out to take a shot. There's a bear. See what you are. Ooh, that's a 5 medium. That's a nice bear. Big boy. See if he'll stop. If he does, we're going to try to put him down real quick, because I just can't pass up on 5 medium. And of course he walks behind a tree. You joker. We'll wait and see if he comes back out. I could call a little bit, but I want to see what kind of bucks is in this area. I just put this tree stand up 20 minutes ago. Literally 20 minutes ago. Yeah, well, I didn't want to rush it either. So, he'll be back. On a 5 medium, you certainly don't want to rush a shot. You mess around and mess up a trophy. I know he's in the area, so I can come back to this spot later and get him. He's not going anywhere. So the intro that I put together, throw a honey bun and he'll come. Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge. If there's a honey bun around, the only place I'm throwing it's down my neck. It won't be to an animal. So the intro, like I said, it takes longer to make the dad burn thing than it does to play it, of course. And but I had a lot of fun making it, and some of that was in-game footage that I took of scenery, and of course some of it was hunting shots. Intros take a little while to make them. The good thing about the intros is, of course, you know, I hunt a lot of different maps and they can be used more than once, but I felt the need to make one as a celebration to the new map. I have been on this map since the 7th, which is yesterday. I had to look to see what day it was. Running around opening this map up. We're gonna look at that now. This is the map, and everything in white is what I've opened up so far since yesterday, as far as outposts and lookout points, and everything in green is stuff that I haven't opened up. So I'm almost done opening it up. Appreciate it, Aaron. And once I get it all opened up, then I have to find my zones. And these are feeding zones and watering zones. Watering zones in blue, feeding zones in yellow. And then I can start setting up my stands. Now, as you see here, I have set up this stand in a deer zone. So, we're going to hunt this stand a few minutes. There's some deer out here. And we're going to start glassing for that. We're a little bit, I like to get in the stand a few minutes early. And 12 o'clock game time is the time that deer is supposed to come in this zone and eat. So I have learned over the years that you do not want to blast at the first thing you see. Most times there's going to be a bigger animal coming in or hidden that you maybe can't see right away. So patience is the virtue of all reward. So we're gonna glass it out a little bit. That bear that was here earlier, I would have definitely shot at him if I would have had a shot. And there is a turkey Nope, that is a green winged teal. There are turkeys and bears and moose, deer, green winged teal, golden eyed ducks, and I know I'm probably leaving something off, but maybe we'll see it later and I can call it out. The map was $7.99 in the Steam store. It's also available on Xbox and PlayStation 4 or 5. Yeah, well, you're right. What this is I guess a feeding zone for these ducks. There's a lot of ducks here. I try to set my duck zones up in an area where I'm not away from the deer zones. I don't want to be shooting near my deer. So I try to find duck zones that's not prevalent near the deer zones. And we have some of those. One of those. And we're going to go there later and take a look at it. But the only bad thing about this spot right here is these two trees. That could be a little bit of an issue, but hopefully that doesn't become an issue. There's a green winged teal. No, that's a mallard. So there's two duck resting zones here. And the dog's probably fixing to bark because the dog outside is barking. We're going to sit here for a few minutes and see what happens, and then we're going to get out and move on, take a look at the map. I'm going to take y'all to several different places. And we may try to kill a few animals along the way if we get a shot. We certainly will, but today's going to be about exploring the map and killing a few ducks and seeing some stuff. I have run all over this map, and yesterday I think I spent 8 hours yesterday trying to get set up to do this live. So anybody that's thinking about doing gaming lives, I want you to understand that it's not simply just turning it on and doing a show. There's a lot of prep time that goes along with being a content creator. And I know a lot of you folks that do content other than gaming understand that. Give a few calls here. I hope everybody's having a good week. I appreciate y'all joining me today. Glad y'all enjoyed the opening. I want to remind everybody that tonight, make sure there ain't no dead burned deer standing under me. Oh, there's a deer. I want to remind everybody that tonight, let's take a look and see what that is. I can spot now through the scope. That's a doe. We won't leave that alone. Yeah, there should be a buck out here somewhere. I just got to pay close attention about what I'm doing here. Look, there's a moose. That's a girl, I think. Yeah, that's a female. I'll leave her alone. We're looking for horns. I could easily pop her, but we're not going to pop her. She's a small though. We're gonna leave her alone. I'm looking for horns. The rifle, for those of you that was not here the other day when I did a live on Tuesday, is one that I painted. This rifle was all wood. It was the Mosin Nagant rifle. There's a deer standing there. Nope, that's not a deer standing there. It's a bush standing there. That has always been a problem of mine. I look out there and think there's something out there, whether I'm hunting in real life or hunting on this game. I see stuff that sometimes ain't there. Here comes a deer. Now that certainly is a deer. Let me zoom this out. Okay, laid down on me. Alright, that's one we want to shoot right there. So I'm going to put a shot, unless this one's bigger. Nope, about the same size. We're going to put a shot on this deer right here. And he is probably about 54 yards. So we're going to zoom down to 82. He's going to get up and start walking. You joker. If you'll stand right there, I'll turn your lights out. Oh, you turned on me. You dirty devil. Turn back around, boy. I don't want to take that shot. That shot's not a good shot. He'll probably make a turn here in a minute. There he goes. All right, stop right there. Hold that perfect picture. Got him. He's not going to go far. Keep scope on him as long as I can. He's down. Alright, I'm not going to get out of this stand. I'm going to wait a few minutes because I'm going to have a chance to shoot probably another one out of this spot. So we're just going to wait and see how this transpires here. Because this is a zone where they're coming in to feed and to rest, there'll probably be another one to come back. One comes back short time, we're going to take one more. That was an easy shot with that Mosin. He's not far at all. Anyway, I painted this rifle. It was wood and blued metal. It was the Mosin that was kind of beat up. They had 3 types of rifles. This is the one that was kind of scarred up, and so I decided to paint it. Caliber is 7.62 by 54R, and I have actually shot one of these in real life. For me, it's a really long and heavy gun. It's kind of like trying to hold up a cannon and pull the trigger on it. It's very heavy. And because of that, it's kind of difficult to shoot. For me, it was. Now, somebody that's got normal hands probably wouldn't have no problem. NJ, how you doing? I hope your dad's doing better. Been watching on the big screen. Well, that's a good place to watch. We're going to wait just a minute and see if another deer comes out. They generally will come back to this zone pretty quick if they're going to come back. And then we're gonna get out of here and go walk around. Good Lord, there's a bunch of ducks around here. Kind of noisy, ain't they? We're going to wait about 2 more minutes actual time, then we're going to go pick up our deer and get on the move. That's something new that you can now customize rifles. There's many colors you can color them. I've seen some people coloring them orange and all kinds of different wild colors. I'm more of a traditional camouflage guy, so you're not going to see a lot of wild colors on mine. There comes a deer. What a beautiful Christmas tree. We're hunting on the North Pole. There comes another deer. That buck just laid down right there. He's nervous. So we're going to pop him and get up out of here. He's very nervous. He's yelping at me, nervous. Turn back around, big boy. What are you? They're both nervous. I'm going to shoot this one in the same class. That shot may have been a little to the right, but I think it'll do the trick. Yeah, it did the trick. All right, that run them ducks off. Let's go pick up some bodies, folks. You do not want to shoot more than 3 animals out of a spot. Yeah, well, I didn't know that. Let me go pick up this one first. I didn't know that when I set this blind up, literally like 20 minutes before I did this live, or this tree stand up, it'd take me a minute to find this deer if I didn't know he's down up here. But them ducks were all up in here, but that's just my luck. Yes, ma'am. Good to see you, Froggy. Glad you liked the intro. Well, let me look around here where these deer went. Where's my tree stand? I'm off the track here. Way off the track. All right. There's the other blood spot, and that's also a vital hit. So we're gonna quickly put a waypoint down right here where I can find out real quick. The intros take, like I said, take a lot longer to make them than they do to play them. But my wife asked me yesterday when I made that. I made that after she went to the bedroom to watch TV. And there's one buck, not very big. Now the reason I shot those bucks is they're level 2s, and I want to try to spawn those back to level 3s. those deer will come back on the map, and hopefully when they do, they'll come back as bigger deer. And be a diamond. Alright, let me go up this way here first. Yep, there it is. Jody! Good to see you, Miss Jody. Alright, so let me make my announcements here really quick, and then we're going to go look at some stuff. Let's go down here and look at the pumpkin patch. And then we're going to do some more hunting. Tonight is, on Fields to Water, is Chad's birthday celebration tonight. Please go and in the bait shop and say happy birthday to Mr. Chad and Miss D, and celebrate his birthday with everybody at 7 o'clock on Fields to Water. Good people, a lot of fun over there. Wish my buddy Chad a happy birthday. And of course at 8 o'clock Central, Mr. Lyle Stokes and Mark, and I cannot pronounce Mark's last name, even though I've heard him pronounce it several times. I cannot make my tongue say that last name, so I won't even try because I'll butcher it. We'll be on at 8 o'clock Central, Panfish Nation. There is a mystery guest tonight. And let's see who the mystery guest is. And Miss Jody's Flathead Challenge, that is going to be on Team Snag and Whiskers channel tonight. The link to those three shows tonight is on the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page on Facebook. Dustin, Team Snag and Whiskers, has got his subscribers to be monetized. He's needing his watch hours. So Miss Jody's going to do the show on his channel again tonight. And let's help Dustin get his watch hours so he can get monetized. Good person, always helping everybody else out. So let's go over as a community and help him. Do salamander under my window, but his voice is awful. Are you talking to that salamander? Froggy? I've known people that went to the nut house for saying less. How is the jigs orders going? Cool Cats Fishing. Well, the jig orders is going great. Everybody's please, if you would like to order jigs, let me know. I am taking checks for as many jigs as you'd like to be, for as many jigs as you'd like to get. I do not tie jigs and will not ship jigs, but I accept all checks and money orders. And if you want to send me some money for some jigs that you will never get, feel free to contact me on Facebook and I'll give you my address. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go look at a pumpkin patch, which I think was a nice addition to this game. It's kind of colorful. And we should be right up on the pumpkin patch here. It's going to be right in here somewhere if I can remember how to get there. Bear with me, this is a new map. So, two for one. Yes, sir. And you can pay for 12 and get 0. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It may take me a minute to find this pumpkin patch, but I will find it. Let's admire I think this is a beautiful map. The colors on this map are great. And I'm trying to showing some of this off just for purposes of letting y'all see it. But I have gamers that watch. Some people are on the fence all the time whether they're going to buy a map or not. And that's understandable. And that's a moose. If I can find the dad-burned pumpkins. I think I went the wrong way. Imagine that. Troy went the wrong way. What's cracking? Let's do some bow hunting. Actually, I'm going to do some bow hunting. I'm going to start a bow hunting series that we're going to start doing. I'm going to do some videos on bow hunting, and then we're going to do some lives where I just take a bow and hunt with a bow. And we're going to do some tree stand hunting with bows. Oh Lord. Mr. Aaron is not a big fan of the new map. He is not a fan of the new map, unfortunately. This is not the pumpkin patch. This is a green field here. But we're gonna try to find the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is also on the thumbnail and in the opening in case I don't find it. I have not spent a lot of time in one area on this map. This is a very nice open spot here, and this is supposed to be the spot to hunt rabbits. I do not rabbit hunt a whole lot. I know there are people that play this game that love the rabbit hunting. I am not one of those. I will do it from time to time. Aaron is, again, I will reiterate the disclaimer, Aaron is not a fan of the new map and is disappointed because we didn't get any new animals. He's probably not the only one that feels that way, but in order to get new animals, you're going to have an exotic map, and they're not going to put kangaroos in New England and Maine. I think there's probably 20 animals or 25 animals already in this. There's a raccoon over there, game, and they're going to have to do an exotic location in order to keep the game realistic, and that's what their goal is to keep it as realistic at hunting as they possibly can, but be arcadish enough where it's not so hard that people cannot won't get bored with it. Yeah, Aaron, get to moving. Mind Lisa. Oh my God. Game has been out with me. Well, I think I did, Froggy. I hope I did. Oh my God. I walked right up on a moose. Y'all got me laughing. There's a female moose. I got to be careful because she will charge. Oh, good grief. Here we go with this. Now listen, lady. There you go. Smart girl. So they did make moose aggressive. And she was trying to decide whether she was going to charge me. In order to make a moose aggressive, and I walked right up on her reading the chat and didn't even see her. But according to what the game notes are, in order to make moose go aggressive, you've got to be within 30 meters of them. And I was well within 30 meters of her. That's why I got the rifle ready. I thought she's fixing to charge me. Let's run down here and look at the creek on the way to the next open field. Now this, I think, is absolutely beautiful. They did a great job on these creeks. This is kind of like more like a shallow river than it is a creek. And it pretty much runs the whole reserve. There's a moose down there. So let's see what you are. He's a small male. We're going to shoot that small male while we're right here. He is 208 yards. So let's get the 300 Magnum out. Now this moose, if I make a shot here, this moose not gonna go that far. Let me zero the rifle for 164, and then we'll hold just a smidget high to compensate for 208. Take my time here. I don't want to run him halfway across the map. If I make a good shot, then I won't have to chase him very far. Now that is a small moose. So I want to shoot him because, again, I want him to spawn into a bigger moose. He's probably not going to go that far. Let's see if I made a good shot. He's already down to 50, 25 to 50%. He's dying. He's dying. He's fixing to lay down. He laid down. Done deal. That is the beauty of the 300 Magnum on these moose. So let me make an announcement for my gamer folks, a little bit more about the game. We got a inline 50 caliber muzzleloader with this map. I did shoot the muzzleloader. I took it to the range and Hirschfelded and shot it. It's rated for 218 yards. It is not a 218 yard gun. You get substantial drop at 200 meters. You need to basically hold a foot high, 8 to 12 inches high. That's the first thing. The second thing is don't use it on moose. If I'm going to use a gun on moose, in my opinion, the gun that I'm going to use is still the 300. Where did that moose go? I know I hit that moose. I think I've overrun the spot. And the reason I say this is because, yes, I did overrun the spot. I'm going to use a rifle where I can make a frontal shot with an animal facing me, or I can make a shot with the animal broadside. With the 300 rifle, if you make a front shot, you make a good shot, it's a dead moose. And same way on the broadside shot. With the 50 caliber inline muzzleloader that come with this game, as of right now, if you make a frontal shot, you're going to have a hard time finding your animal. I made 2 frontal shots, and they looked to be good shots, and I had a very low, there's my moose, very low blood splatter, and I never found the moose. Broadside shot may be totally different. So that's for the gamers. You may not have a problem with it. I did. So we won't be doing that anymore, and they may yet buff that rifle up a little bit. They have in the past. So, all right, there was a kill for y'all. Let's get back on the pumpkin patch hunt. I think the map's great. I know there's a lot of people that probably will disagree with that. Everybody's got their opinions. Hello, Buck Williams. Good to see you, sir. And that's okay. Everybody's entitled to have an opinion, even Aaron. But I like the map, mainly because I'm crazy about the game, and it passed a little time for me, and I really have enjoyed it so far. So, all right, this is something I did not find earlier. This is not the pumpkin patch. However, this is the cornfield. And I want to remember this is here. So if you'll bear with me just a second, I'm going to take a screenshot of this where I can see where I'm at. Screenshot taken. Steve Adams. He said, look like a golf course. I am gonna take y'all, since Steve is in here, I'm going to tell this story. I have a Mississippi map that y'all have never seen me hunt on. And I'm going to hunt on the Mississippi map. And I have found a spot on a little island that I have affectionately nicknamed Steve Adams Island. And it's full of old boar hogs. So we're going to go to Steve Adams Island one of these days and do a hunt for hogs. I found that island out there and I thought, man, that's fitting. I'm going to call this Steve Adams Island. Now the reason I took a screenshot of that is I'm going to come back here and walk this whole area and see if there's any feeding zones. Because this is going to be a place where your deer and your animals are going to roam. Another corn patch. Now see, I overlooked this yesterday. I didn't even see this. Oh my God. I flat overlooked this yesterday. This is why that we walk them again. So we're gonna walk on down a little further, and then we're gonna go do a little more shooting. I just want y'all to see a little bit of the map. Probably some feeding zones out here. I'll have to walk this and find them, and then I'll put a stand up in an appropriate spot to make a good shot. So the stand we just hunted, that would be a good spot to bow hunt. Those deer rested right there close. That's well within bow range, so. I ain't got good breaks. Speaking of good breaks, we are going to play the trucking game next week. I know that's a delight for everyone, and there's the pumpkin patch. I'm going to stop right here and just look, see if anything's out there in the pumpkin patch before I enter it. I'm going to go take a look at the pumpkin patch. Now, it's stuff like this that I think is very creative and makes it kind of feel realistic. And this also is a great thing to take pictures of for thumbnails. I made the thumbnail, today's thumbnail, out of the pumpkin patch. So let's walk along the pumpkin patch a little bit here. We're going to play the trucking game on probably Tuesday, and depends on, I may play it 2 times next week. Everybody loves that game, and there's a moose track. So we may play it twice next week. Everybody loves that truck driving game, and always get a good crowd, and it's a lot of fun. All you see is pie, oil. You don't see very good anyway. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. Let's walk down a little further, and then we're gonna go hunt a little bit. I just want to see what's down here. This is a huge map. But for $6, that's what I paid for this, $6. for this map. I mean, the hours of fun that I'll have on this, I've already got $6 out of it, folks. So, and if you're someone that's got a disability and you're thinking about getting into gaming, it's been a great pastime for me for years. Some more pumpkins, and I think $6 is kind of a steal for the much time and enjoyment I'll get out of it. I play this game usually daily. I don't play the truck driving game daily, and it shows too, don't it? Checking on my O2 and blood. How's Chrissy feeling, Ernie? I wanted to ask that. Eric's excited about the trucking game. Yeah, everybody likes that trucking game. All right, let's go down to the duck blind for a few minutes. We're going to pop a few ducks. Now, this is why I opened the map up. You see where I'm at way down here? I'm right here. Southeastern part of the map. The graphics are great. I love the autumn fall season. That's what I say. I like it's kind of a warm and inviting place. All right, way up here, if I can find it, is my duck blind somewhere. It's up here. I just gotta locate it. Give me just a minute and I'll find it. Amongst this mess. Right here. So we're probably 35-minute walk from the duck blind. But I don't have to do that because I have opened up the map. So I'm going to push fast travel and I'm there. And that's why you open up the map before you start doing a lot of hunting. All right, let's get into duck blind. Drop a few ducks. We're not gonna turn this into a duck hunting session, but we're gonna kill a few. I want to see if I can't show y'all a green winged teal if we kill one pretty quick. You see, it's already pink. I've been shooting in it yesterday. I have made $300,000 in money. I turned around and probably spent about 80 of that on setting up this map. So we need to get back on the duck grind off of live and get some money made. I gotta be careful not to fall off this cliff. I like to done this last night. Gotta walk down this thing with something in front of me so I won't break my neck here. Oop. Like to blow it in. Easy, fella. This may not turn out too good, folks. Oh, yeah, we're good now. We made it. I run into a tree, of course. Let me check the pond out here real quick, see if there's anything on the pond. Look, there's already ducks on the pond, so to speak. Yeah, truck, I'm running into the tree like an idiot. Figures, huh? Alright, we're gonna get in the blind here. And I'm not even gonna reset the time. We're just gonna get in here and look at it. Shoot a few midday. That's simple. It's just a little old bitty pond. Get the shotgun out here. We'll wait a minute, there'll be one or two fly over. I'll knock one or two down, then we'll move on. I got some other blinds I want to hunt today during the live, and I got some other stuff I want to show y'all. I have not explored this whole map. I guess it'll take me about 3-4 days to explore the whole map. It's a pretty big map. He said save shells for roadkill. There's your answer to your road saving shells. One shot, one kill. We're going to kill a few, then we're going to move on to the next spot. We'll be here, Froggy. I'll go get that in a minute. We're going to call that Martin's duck right there. Get this at the light. This is another shotgun that I painted. For those of you that wasn't here on Tuesday with the new painting feature. So this was a blue gun with a kind of like a plastic woody stock thing. It wasn't all that great looking. She said Daddy Stone would love to have that for bait. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. I know Martinez. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. I think that says Martinez. That I bought me a Freddy rod. And I'm waiting on some warmer weather because I'm not going to go out there and freeze to death to fish. I'm not quite as die-hard as Miss Jody. I'm not going to freeze to death in order to catch a fish. I missed that bird. That was bad there. But I bought me a Freddy rod. I bought the 5-footer. It's great. I was a little skeptical about buying a 5-foot catfish rod. But after I talked to people that had one and watched them fish with it, I decided it's probably something good for me. And I gotta tell you, look at all these mallards. We're gonna take a couple more shots and then we're going. Art, I'm not a sissy. I'm a fair weather fisherman. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I got the rod yesterday, and it's great. It's gonna be just right for me. It's not too heavy. It's not too long. The handle on it's the right length, and I love the backbone in the rod. It has got the backbone. If you're gonna, you joke. I can't even see that bird behind that tree. If you're gonna if you're worried about buying a 5-foot rod, don't, because that joker's got the backbone. It's gonna handle a catfish just fine. In fact, I will probably go back and later on and buy a couple more Freddy rods, and that's probably what I will catfish with, because look at that. That bird's 400 miles out there. All right, let's go pick up these 2 bodies and get out of this duck blind. I just did a live on this the other day. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. But I will probably go back and get me a couple more Freddy rods. And I'm going to pair that with a Okay. We will talk the details out. That sounds good. I can yes, I can stream it over my computer. I've already packed this. I've already set up to do it, Aaron. All I gotta do is just turn it on. Aaron wants me to do a bow hunt with him. He'll probably show me up, but I'm game. We'll see what kind of bow he makes me use. If he lets me use the regular bow with the rangefinder side, I'm gonna be in good shape. That duck I just shot is way out there. I'm gonna spend a minute looking for him, then we're gonna move on. But I will probably go out and buy a couple more Freddy rods, and that's probably going to be the rod that I fish with. I'm not a long distance caster anyway for obvious reasons, but I'm going to pair those, that rod with probably an 888 or an 808 Zebco reel. I don't know where that bird went, and we're not going to spend a lot of time looking. Let's get on down the road. Let's fast travel somewhere. Let's fast travel. Where have I got enough stand up at? I got a couple of stands put in here. Now let's go up here at this spot. This is a spot up here. Ain't no telling what we like to see. A deer and bobcat. Let's go up here and set a while. Let me check the times on this. He's doing something for Lisa. Lisa's got him on doing something quality today. Sounds like 300. We're gonna go up here and get the stand up here and hunt a whitetail. 800. Yeah, we're gonna go up here and get the stand at 6:30 in the morning. We're gonna look for a red fox and a white-tailed deer. He's got something. He's got honeydews to do. You see how fast he got in that truck when she told him to get a move on. He got to stepping, didn't he? It's good to know somebody's got a rein on that boy. That's my buddy. We give each other a hard time, but I wouldn't take $10 for him. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, you see that, Aaron? Let me read that in case you're driving. The boss says he better get dog meds and food for his starving wife. You better get the move on, boy. She says she's ready to eat. I was so glad you put that in there. At least I got to read that for him. Oh yeah, Aaron's a great dude. We give each other a fit. No chores, no fishing. See how I roll? That's from your loving wife, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's great. We enjoy each other's company. He's a lot of fun. I'm a glutton for punishment. He's gonna want to do a bow hunt. He's gonna want to do it on live. Aaron is he's a pretty good shot with that bow. I have to give the devil his due, but I'll make a run at him. He's not gonna know it, but I'm gonna have me a day or two practice before I go out and mess with that. Don't encourage him, Art. We're gonna get in this tent here. If I can find a place to put it down. There we go. We're gonna get in the tent, and we're gonna go see if we can't kill a fox. 7. 7 a.m. All right, let's see what we can do. Change the time. We're going to change the time to 6:45 a.m. Then we're going to walk down here and get the stand. Oh, yeah. Good folks. Yeah. You right, Buck. He got a big head, Art. I agree with that. All right, we're here. I put this stand up yesterday. Good Lord, I done everything yesterday on this map. We're going to sit here a while and see what comes up. I'm going to chat with y'all, and we're going to get out of here and go make another move. There ain't going to be a lot of animals shot today. I'm just trying to show y'all some of the map. You can't blame us for that, Lisa. Oh, my goodness. So there'll be bobcats and a few fox around here and a few whitetails. So I strategically placed this stand here. There's one zone where that yellow marker's at, 188 yards out. And there's the second watering zone, 314 yards out. Now the problem with that is it's way over there. And I'm blinded right here by these trees. So probably what I need to do is put another stand up on the other end. But hopefully those deer will walk down this embankment and I can get a shot. So back here is the red fox watering zone, or feeding zone rather. Now that's just a bird zone. So I probably need to put a stand up back there and in the very back somewhere behind these trees, because that is an awful long shot. That's 265 yards. And there's some ducks. Whole bunch of ducks. There's another zone. We'll sit here for a few minutes. If we don't see anything, we're going to get to stepping. So, let me talk about the zones a little bit for the gamer folks. When you come up on a lake like this, a lot of times there's animals out there drinking. So, ease up on the lake. And glass. Because once you spot an animal that's drinking in a zone, they will mark that on the map for you. So you can move stands. Have to buy another. Yes, I can take this stand down that I'm sitting in. This is a movable, portable stand. And one thing is I need to crouch down. That's another thing. When you're in the blind, crouch down. If you're standing up straight, you're going to spook animals. They can't see you if you're crouched. They can if you're standing. And it's easy to do it. See, I standing up that whole time, didn't even realize it. I can take them down and move them if I want to. Or I can buy another one. I will probably buy another one for this spot. And the reason is this lake is so big. That's 300 yards to that bank over there in front of me. I don't want to be making a 300-yard shot. It's not that it's not doable, it's not practical. So I'll spend a little in-game money and buy another stand and put it up back there. Behind those trees, where that orange dot is right now on the screen, is a deer watering zone. And they water at 8 o'clock. Well, these other zones are between 7 and 3 a.m. So I'll put a stand up back there and hunt that 8 o'clock zone at 8 o'clock. Stands cost $16,000 a piece of in-game money. I have to kill 16 moose to make that money. Deer pay about $500 a deer, so I'll tell you how many deer I have to kill. That's a lot of hunting. That's why the duck hunting is prevalent, because you get 300 a duck. I may kill 30, 40 ducks in a session. So that's $12,000 a session on the ducks if you kill 30. I think that arithmetic is correct, so that you can buy in-game equipment. All that's right here is a bunch of ducks, but we're going to give it a minute. CBA. Good to see you, good to see you. My wife is going to be gone tonight to her choir practice, so I'm going to have, there's a pheasant. Hello, Mr. Pheasant. So I'm going to have hamburger, steak, and gravy, and mashed potatoes and corn. That sort of reminds me of Aaron when he walks. Kind of struts along there. The animation on the wildlife in this game is great. You better get out of here. That fox will be coming through here later. You'll be lunch. There's another pheasant. No, that was the same pheasant. Something spooked him. What spooked him? Is there a fox out there? We're going to wait a few minutes to see if a fox shows up. This is the 243 handgun. I painted it as well. It was just wood and silver. As you can see, I'm more of a traditional camo guy. God, look at all them ducks. Wow. See, there's two species of ducks on this pond, and mallards, and there they go. Something spooked them. And look at all of them. Green winged teal, but I don't want to set a duck blind up here because it's just going to be a hot spot for critters and deer. Yeah, well, I do like the colors. Now you go up further north on the map, and you get a little bit more Christmas trees, cedar trees and things up north. But yeah, I do like the colors. I am a big fan of the colors. What time is it? 5 more minutes real time and we're going to move. Fox is supposed to be here at 7 a.m. and he very well may be back there. He may be behind a tree or a bunch of bushes. I can't see him, but they don't always come out the same spot. It's not like the old video games where they come out of the same spot every time. I haven't really opened a lot of this map up. Some of this, let's look at all this activity right here on this lake. Right. So I have been walking this river. You can see all these zones here. That's all watering. Everything blue and yellow is all watering and feeding zones. Most of this here is moose. So this river runs, look how wide this river runs. I mean, it runs all the way around this reserve. And I've walked this much of it. So I got a lot more walking to do. And yet to come. I hear you. I hear you. Let's see what this holds. This is a moose spot. Oh. A lot of red fox in this area. A lot of moose. Let's go down here. Let's fast travel over here and go get the moose blind for a little while. More walking and less talking. You see how much of that map I've opened up? I've almost got the whole map opened up. I'm trying to kill a few animals. We're going to go down here and hunt a moose right quick. Alright, let's set up a waypoint so I can walk straight to the stand and get in. You way behind me on getting everything opened up. I just almost got the map opened up. I ain't even started putting stands and stuff up. I got 3 stands up, which ain't nothing. I need 30, about 30. That'd be nice. I sure would like to look at them, but you post anything up there anytime you want to. We're going to walk down here. There's a moose already down here. I'm not worried about spooking them, but you see how I spook them off. You don't run down there to the lake when you're looking for zones. But I know I'm going to reset the time to 11:30 and get the stand, and 12 o'clock is the drink time. And he's right there where he's supposed to be. Get out of here. Go on now. I don't want to crowd that joker. Joker loves to charge me. Now this up here is an in-game stand. I only build the in-game stands if they're over zones. I'm your Huckleberry. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, we're going to set the time to 11:30 a.m. Then we're going to get in the blind. I always set the time 30 minutes less when you get to the spot than the actual drink time, so you don't spook anything off. Let's put a little degree body odor on. This is a stand that they made for the game. It cost like $2,100 to build it. I just built it. Cheaper to build it than it was to put a tree stand up here, and it was in a good spot. Some of these stands are not in a really great spot, and if it's not over something promising like a zone, I don't even build them. I just leave them. Now you can see how far across there that is. I mean, that's a long shot. The furthest vital shot that I have made is 441 yards. Aaron's is 507. You know, there's some competition going on there. Yeah. If I thought he was going to charge, I'd have that rifle in my hand. Now, unfortunately, they put one watering zone right here underneath the stand. I don't know why they did that. That was not smart. But there's one there, which is straight ahead of us. So I need to watch that area for something to come out. That's a good shot. That'll be a nice shot for that 300. And let's see what else we got to work with. The next watering zone is right over here, so I need to pay attention. Over here. So anywhere along this bank here, I need to be watching. And good Lord, way down here. Golly. Which is on the other side of the trees, which is on this bank line. So, and actually, if I was to get a shot right here, That's 514 yards. That would beat Mr. Aaron's 507, and I sure would like to beat that 507. I hear about that 507 a lot. It's sort of like James Dockery with the crappie counter clicker that he talks brags to Mark about a lot. I sure would like to beat that 507. I hear that quite often, that his furthest shot is 507. I dream about 507 at night. So we'll just wait a few minutes and chat, and hopefully we'll get to see something shoot. We see something, we're going to shoot. But for $6, I don't think you can beat it. I mean, I bought it yesterday. I probably already got 10 hours in the game. So. Good thing about this spot is there's a lot of open bank here, so if something comes down, should be that hard to spot. I usually get asked about how do I feel about the new map from some of the gamer folks, and so if you're getting ready to poise yourself to ask me that question, I'll go ahead and answer it for you. Well, you won't have to email me. Yeah, buy it. It's worth $6 by far. Yeah, we got some of the same. We didn't get any new animals, but they're trying to keep it realistic to the region, and that I appreciate as a RIL hunter and a virtual hunter. Oh, don't wait too long, Ernie. If you need to go, get up and go now before you get too weak. I hope you get feeling better, buddy. Yeah, that's something you definitely don't want to play with. Get on the move, get on the move. They have added wolves to Medved. Medved is a ice frozen tundra type map. We're going to go on a wolf hunt probably sometime. Not next week. Next week's going to be truck driving game, both streams. I haven't done 2 days of truck driving in a week. Everybody loves that, so we're going to do that probably on Tuesday and Thursday. But the following week, we're going to go to Medved and we're going to try to hunt wolves. That'll give me some time to get some stuff set up for that wolf hunt. Yeah, Ernie, if you're having that much trouble, you need to go now, not wait. And please, for God's sakes, don't drive yourself. Get somebody to carry you. Think it's available to do it, or call an ambulance. Don't try to drive yourself that week. It just ain't worth it. And don't worry about the money. If they don't get their money, they just don't get their money. Just do what's right for you. You won't be the first person that's snubbed an ambulance company. That's exactly right. Huckleberry is correct. Be safe than sorry. I agree 100%, sir. Well, I'll answer that for you, Ernie. You're not going to come off. You're not going to come off the medication. They're not going to take you off the medication, Ernie. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. They never took me off mine. It's precautionary. You're going to have to take the blood thinner and you're going to take the blood pressure medicine for the rest of your life. They're probably not going to take you off of it. My cardiologist told me I needed to be on it, and that's good enough for me. And two, if you set a lot, and I know you're doing a lot of setting because you're not feeling well, but someone like me that can't walk to begin with, they worried about you getting blood clots when you start to get old anyway. And you don't have to be old to get blood clots. I mean, they started putting me on blood thinners in my late 40s simply because I couldn't walk and get around. And the less mobile you are, the higher risk of blood clots. They're probably not going to take you off that medicine. That is correct. I had the same procedure done. Huckleberry, I had mine zapped, and mine didn't hold. In fact, I think he zapped me twice, and mine didn't hold. So, I don't have any symptoms. It doesn't ever bother me. But they're going to leave you on the blood thinners, Ernie. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, absolutely go for sure. We did get a new animal, a pheasant. No, the pheasant was already in Rancho Del Arroyo. I can't give you an answer on this live. It would be unethical, but if I get a chance, I'll give you an answer to that. Yep. Well, you're high risk for having a stroke in AFib. And I don't really have high blood pressure either. It may be a touch high, and I do mean a small touch. But they keep me on the blood pressure medicine. because they don't want you stroking out. So, and my doctor's concern is blood clots. So I've already been told I'm going to be on the rest of my life. And he didn't offer that information. I had to ask. Yeah, I think you should go, Ernie. You're out of breath because your heart's not working like it should, most likely. And you probably need to go on. $12:26. We ought to see a moose. Come on, moosey, 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 moosey. We love you too, Lisa. Have a good evening, and enjoy your vacation. Oh, what do I see here now? Nothing. A bush. Buck Williams always want to shock somebody. He's trying to get somebody. You ought to stop telling these people to go grab electricity, Buck Williams. Somebody allowed to do that. Well, what happened to you? Buck Williams told me to go grab a 220 and put my heart back into rhythm. Oh, Lord. Somebody get to heaven and say, and the Lord says to him, what happened to you? Well, I read in some chat somewhere, if you grab a 220 plug, it puts your heart back into rhythm. Really? Look what's right under the stand. You crashing joker. Look at that. He walked right out of the stand. Golly. I knew that was going to be a problem. He put that burned stand right on that watering zone. I heard him crashing through the brush. What the world? He says it's called thinning the herd. My God, that moose walked right out of this stand. Golly. That was a nice moose too. He had a nice big rack on him. They get over here where I can see a little better on this side. That figures. He may come back. Where did he walk from? I think he walked from right here. I think he's back. Why am I whispering? He can't hear me. I think he's back. Golly. Yeah. Oh, there he comes. There comes the female. Now, where's the male? Look at her. And now she's running off. Yeah. I heard him crashing through the brush. Golly. Oh. She don't even know I'm here. She's right there. All right, I'm just going to wait because I'm just going to wait because he may come back around over here and drink with her. Now they put the dead burn drink zone right out of the stand. There's a moose shot for y'all, a behind shot. We're just gonna wait a minute and see what happens. I'd like to see that big old boy come back. She's just standing there just drinking. We're going to wait a minute and see if he comes back. There's a coyote back there. We're going to do we're going to do a nighttime coyote hunt one of these days. There's a lot of things I want to do on these lives that I haven't done yet, and most of it's having the time to get everything set up. But I have night vision binoculars, and yeah, I do have a moose call. It generally don't help much in the zone. They're headed to that spot, and that's where they're going to be at. We're gonna blow the moose call though, just so y'all can hear it. It might help. We'll see. Let's see, where's the moose call? There it is. Oh, I hear something coming. That was him again. You scoundrel. See if I can get his attention. She heard that. There she comes. She's right under me. Well, yeah, Art. I tell you what I'll do. I'll fart on it and let you blow in it then. Good night. He said, "Can you fart in it?" Oh my goodness! Leave it up to Art. Make sure I'm not missing anything else messing around with this moose call. Nope. Now, remember I said earlier in this live stream that these dead burn animals don't always come out of the same spot. Now, just so happens to be my luck that this moose come out of the wrong spot, where absolutely did not even have an opportunity to shoot at him. And if I come back here and hunt later tonight or tomorrow, that joker will come out of a totally different spot. But just because I'm on this live, he wants to act a fool. There's a raccoon dog out here somewhere. Hope you got Lisa some food, because you might be out tonight if you did. You're going to look funny sleeping on Tom's dock. Hibachi. Yeah, that's good stuff too. What a mess. What a mess. That moose come out of the wrong spot. Why didn't you come out over there? Well, let's see what we got. We're gonna fast travel down here and see if I can't get one out of this spot before it's time to go from the live stream today. This is another moose spot, and I've got a ground blind put up here. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna go right here. It's a very short run down here, about 200 yards from the outpost, which is very convenient because I don't have to buy a tent. It doesn't take any time to run 200 yards. We're going to run down here and reset the time to 11:30 a.m. and then we will get in the blind and see if we can't get a shot on a moose before we go today. I invite y'all to join me on Tuesday and Thursday next week. It's going to be truck driving week. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to have 2 live streams. I'm going to drive the 18-wheeler that everybody likes to see me drive. And I would like to announce that I would like for you to join me because I am a professional truck driver. John Parker is a professional catfisherman and I'm a professional truck driver. Aaron, I want you to call me after this live's over with so I can give you an answer for that. Yeah, the truck driving's coming on Tuesday and Thursday. It's going to be, both live streams going to be dedicated to the truck next week. Everybody loves to see the truck. And that's what we're going to do. All these are 12 o'clock. So, let's get in that tree stand. All right. This is just a ground blind. I had to put this ground blind here because there was not a decent tree to put a tree stand on where I wanted to put it. CGO the Hunter. Hello, hello. Have you played the new map yet? Alright, we wait a short period of time and hope for a moose. Show y'all the zone real quick. There's one there. There's one there. And there's one there. So we've got 3 zones, 3 watering zones in about a 250 yard radius. Something should show up right here. I think the map's got a lot of promise. Especially for people that like to run and gun and grind. I think it's got a lot of promise. I like the map. A lot of the map is the leaves and the trees and the colors. There's some moose coming in. Resemble Ribatula Coast. And then some of it has trees that resemble Layton Lakes. There's some ducks, rather. I just seen something moving. I didn't know what it was. Bunch of ducks. So, I think it's going to be a good map. It's well worth the money. When you get the map, Hunter, go walk the river first. That's where you're going to find a lot of your moose zones up in the northeast part of the map. I found a bunch. A moose on. There's a moose out here. I think that's a moose. Nope, that is a whitetail. That's a drinking zone. God, there's a bunch of them too. That's one. How big are you? Ooh. Oh my God, it's a diamond. Okay, that's a level 3 in front there, or behind that doe is a level 3. Let me just make sure there's nothing else bigger. I don't think there's gonna be, but. Okay, so you see that deer standing right there, that right there. Behind that doe, that's a level 3. So that is going to be a diamond. He's max weight, 220. I need her to move. Or I need him to move. So here's the scenario. We absolutely do not want to blow this. So, I am not going to shoot this deer unless I get an absolute shot. And the reason I'm not is that he will be back. That tree's a level 2. Or that deer is a level 2. That's a doe. That deer standing behind that doe is the one I want. So now we wait. Patiently. But we wait. So the last time I saw level 3, it was a diamond. That was a fox. This is probably going to be a diamond too. It looks like a diamond. I have killed one diamond. This is the first one I've seen on this map. So, I can hit him from here, yes. But I need her to move and I need a broadside shot. If I get both, I'm in good shape. Let me get my rifle zeroed for 164 yards. It is zeroed for 164. Alright. It's a waiting game now. Gun is loaded and zeroed at 164. And he is now moved out front. No, she's still there. Get out of the way, girl. Let's see if I can get a spot on him. I need you to move, young lady. You are blocking my view. Oh. He glitched and moved. Okay, here we go. He's moving. He's moving. I just need you to turn sideways, big boy. That's all I need you to do. This, if you'll turn sideways and smile really, really big, I'm going to put a shot on you. If I blow this and don't hit a vital, it'll be a gold. If this could be a troll, I've seen them troll before, but this is a diamond potential deer. So I have got to take my time here and put a vital shot on him. I will not shoot this deer unless I have an absolute shot. Because when I come back to this place to hunt again, he's going to be in this area on this lake somewhere. I come back and hunt enough, he'll be back in this same spot. So, it's a waiting game. I do not want to front shoot him. He's nervous. He's nervous. You need to turn for me. Let me put some cover scent on. I don't want to get winded here. Yeah, he is very nervous. I just need you to move. That's all I need you to do is just move. Oh, he's big, that's for sure. He knows I'm here. Come on, just turn just a little bit. Just turn and face that doe right there for just about 6 seconds. And I'm going to turn your lights out. Yeah. He does not want to turn for me. Okay, he's calmed down now. No, that's not him, that's her. Oh. Just stop now. Just stop. That's all I need you to do, stop. Thank you, stay right there. Oh yeah. Okay, he's down. Glory be. Alright, good night, Irene. Wow. Whew. Okay, let me gather myself here. I did smoke him. Golly. Okay. Woo. Mercy devil. Alright. Let's go get that bad boy. I hope he ain't a troll. And a troll means that he's diamond potential, but he's not a diamond. He should be a diamond. But he's turns out to be a gold. So God don't be a troll. And that will be the first time that I have ever killed a diamond on a live, and you folks got to see it. Be a diamond. That one shot with a 7.62 by 54 or Bosent Nagant. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Aaron. I appreciate that. I hope he makes diamond. Look at that blood spot. Yeah, we smoked him. We smoked him good. There he is right there. Golly. You think he's around 259? We're fixing to find out. Oh, big boy. All right, hold your breath. He made it. He absolutely made it. Wow. That is a diamond. Good shot. Got the right lung. Let me get a couple of pictures of him. Take a couple of him. I know y'all are typing something, man. I'll get to it in a second. He sure gonna look good in the lodge, I know that. Get one more of you. Yeah, I ain't worried about shooting any more out of this spot. I done got the big boy. I'm trying to get him adjusted here to get a picture off of him. All right. Let's taxiderm him. Taxiderm harvest. Your trophy is now available in the trophy manager. Let's see what he ranked. Yeah, you were close. 257.13. Wow. Yep, that's going on the wall. 205. Appreciate it. I got folks hollering at me right now that usually don't get into chat. Well, boys and girls, I can't think of a finer way to end the live stream. That is only the second diamond in 5 years that I've killed playing this game. Thankfully, the first time I killed one on River to the Coast, I was recording and did make a video out of that. And this time I did it on live for everybody to see. And we are going to put him on the wall today in the Trophy Lodge. And there will be pictures for the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page today or tomorrow, and next week when we do, next time we do the Hunter Call of the Wild, which will not be next week because we're doing the truck driving game. There's going to be some photographs from the lodge. Yeah, isn't it though? You know how many hours I play this game to get to a point where I can shoot something like that? And that's not even the biggest and the baddest of them all. The biggest and the baddest of them all will be the great one. So, and hopefully one of these days, if I keep grinding my white tail, that I'll get one of those too. All right, folks. Thank you for sharing the moment. I'm going to make a video out of that. I'll clip that, make a video out of it. That moose is so loud I can't even talk. Oh, I got to go catch my breath. All right. God bless you. I'll see you on Tuesday at 1 o'clock at the same place on the same channel. And for the record, I'm glad y'all got to share it with me, and it was good to see you. He said 38 more to catch me. Well, not actually, because I actually now have 8 diamonds. Just 6 of them are ducks. So I've only got 32 more to go to catch you. All right, boys and girls, God bless you. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. And let's not forget about the good shows tonight. And go, Miss Jody, catch us a nice catfish.